We're in Essex once more with pigeon shooting guru Geoff Garrod. Today's guest of honour is Wes Stanton.
Well, we're on the edge of a rape field again, winter rape field that has failed, and they've trimmed it off, ready to plough it up. But what's happening is the old rape is beginning to shoot again, so the pigeons are finding that. And also we're on the edge of a new wood that's absolutely full of cherries, wild cherries. This year, I mean, considering the frost that we had in the springtime, I'm absolutely amazed at the amount of wild cherries we've got here. And the pigeons, like the crows, they take advantage of what nature provides. So yeah. Right from day one, when the whirlybird was invented, I have used it twice, and yeah, they do work. But I've shot a lot of pigeons in my time, what I call the old-fashioned way. You know, watch the flight line, get your hide right, and get your decoy pattern right. And if the pigeons are coming to you, you'll get them decoying in, or you'll get them close enough to get a shot off at them. And over the years, it served me well, and that's the way I'll continue to do it. Some days it comes off, and some days it don't. That's just pigeon shooting. Fortunately, as we were setting up, Wes managed to shoot a couple that were flying past. So we literally started off with 2 dead birds that were shot this morning.
Wes once shot clays for England and is keen to prove why. Luckily it doesn't take him long, as one bird then another falls to a well-placed shot. With the first few in the bag, Wes has already worked up a hunger. We leave him to it while Geoff explains the shooting setup.
Well, we've just got a couple of mates. Pete's got one of his mates come down as well, and he's out with my young lad, and they're just out the other side of the wood, and they're on a flight line going past a clump of trees, which they're having a few shots as well. So it's all good fun. It just keeps the pigeons on the move. Instead of having to put scarecrows out there, we've got someone out there shooting them, which is just keeping them off that field, moving them about, and hopefully making. There's another one going in the bag now. Took 2 shots, but he's getting there.
We're not sure Wes will appreciate those words of encouragement, but Geoff proves it's not all talk by bagging a few birds of his own.
And the initial thoughts were that we can decoy a few pigeons onto the rape, but also we'll try and get a few crows that are in you know, eating off the cherries. So far, it's worked on the pigeons, but the crows have decided to go elsewhere. So it's thumbs up for the pigeons and thumbs down for the crows. And we're probably about halfway through the day now, and we've got, I don't know, 40 or 50 pigeons out there. I haven't actually decoyed for some reason or other. We've tried everything in my little book of tricks to get them to decoy. But the last sort of 20 minutes, half an hour, it's just shut. There's signs of coming in there. There's one there now, just about. And it's just showing signs that they're just beginning to decoy now. So hopefully, as the afternoon goes on, the pigeons looking like they might start to decoy. And if that happens, I'm pretty confident we're on for a good day today.
Things are going well for our daring duo as the birds come in steadily, lured ever closer by the decoys. Geoff's semi-auto and Wes's over and under prove equally up to the task. Now all that's left to decide is which of them is a better shot.
I've been pigeon shooting since I was a boy, and I don't get to do very much of it nowadays, seeing as most of my life is sitting behind a desk looking at spreadsheets. But my most memorable moment was my first pigeon when I would have been about 10 years old, and I was using a Milbro loaded with a large stone, and I managed to shoot a wood pigeon. It may have died of fright actually, and I was utterly delighted, and my mother cooked it for me, and that was the most memorable pigeon shooting expedition I had. And then I moved on to shotguns. I kind of cut out the air rifle thing, never really did that. And one of the most exciting memories of my early youth was 1987. It was on the day of Live Aid, if you remember that. As most people remember that day, because Bob Geldof did wonderful things for charity. I remember it because I shot 72 pigeons that day. The gun I'm shooting today is a Moroku MK10 that I've owned since... Hang on, there's 2 pigeons just coming in. Come on. Weren't too many of these appeared in the UK market because it was originally a model made for Australia. It's very similar to an MK70. And I paid the princely sum of 940 quid for it, and I've had it 10 years. And these are another couple of wood pigeons just coming in now. And that's a right and a left, thank you very much. Today's been pretty good. We're in the middle of a heat wave. This morning we saw plenty of birds about, and Geoff put out a credible decoy pattern and made an excellent hide with added touches of a few cherry branches. And although we had a few come near the decoys, it was a bit slow to start with, but as the day's gone on, they've flown back to the wood they're roosting at, and they're coming back out. They're starting to come into the decoys quite consistently, and we've not seen them come in big numbers, but there have been 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s steadily all afternoon, so it's been pretty good. I'm not sure how many we'll pick up at the end of the day, but I think we might be touching 100. Today has been a really, really bright day, and I always shoot in glasses, but the ones I'm wearing today are a pair of Zeiss competition shooting glasses. These are a dark lens, and they're polarized, so they're quite handy for fishing as well, and they block out an awful lot of glare. What I like about them as well, they have these curled earpieces so they don't slip off. They've got an adjustable bridge so you can move them up and down as well. And these were made to my own prescription. They're really good, they're light, and I use them both for pigeon shooting and competition shooting.
The boys are doing a good job of controlling the pigeon population, thanks to some sure shooting. It'll soon be time to tally up the final bag.
The end result is what I was hoping for. Didn't quite get it in the way that I was hoping for. Finished up with 104, was it?
104. We thought it was going to be 99, and then we forgot there was actually 5 in the hide that we left there from earlier, so we were quite keen to get over the century, as it were. But yeah, pretty good day today.
Yeah, it was very good. Good shooting. We didn't shoot very well to start with, both of us. I think it was because they weren't decoying. We was just trying to reach that little bit further to try and kill a few, to try and build the pattern up.
Geoff's conveniently forgetting that I shot the first 7 pigeons I saw, and he didn't. What he is remembering is that I probably missed the next 20.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's right. In the afternoon, I think we both shot pretty well, not past us.
And also, it's worth putting up with the heat today. That was another factor, because it has just been really sapping the heat. It's probably one of the hottest days of the year. Compared to the last time that we was out, when we were dodging the thunderstorms, today's been really hot. So one of the things that we have got to do fairly shortly is get all these birds down to the chiller, get the chiller on and chill them down ready for the game to be able to pick up tomorrow.